We gonna do this? Gather my thoughts in sweet silence. This is a place where the feelings are dead. From an overexposure to violence, this is a place I can slowly face. The only one I truly can know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Oh darling, you stay unto me. Where have you been all my lifetime? Well, I have been swimming the 7 sad seas. Poor women have tossed me their lifelines. I pulled them into the water's darker end. I'd have warned them, but I didn't know. These are tears from a long time ago. Got these tears from a long time ago. I need to cry 30 years or so. These are tears from a long time ago. Good singing, Champ the dog. Danielle, what's happening? Thank you for sharing the live. Hope you're all doing well. Does Champy miss singing on the weekends? Yeah, he comes into this area at 7:30 and he just lays on the floor waiting. He does. It's sad. He misses the weekend job. Oh man. Today, Thursday, Wednesday. Oh yeah, I had a busy day today. Had a lovely podcast with Ann Murphy. Podcast Wednesday, yeah. We had a non-Effecticar on the show. He's a really special man. It was a really nice conversation with him. Vicky Baptiste, it was a great podcast today. Thank you so much. You know, it's so hard when you do these things to know. I grew up, on the stage, and on the stage, if the audience is falling asleep, you're like watching them. slow-moving cold front. His beer was warmer than a look in her eye. That's such a great line. His beer was warmer than the look in her eye. That cold bitch. His beer was warmer than a look in her eye. She sat on a stool and he said, "What do you want?" She said, "Give me a love that don't freeze up inside." He said, "I have melted some hearts in my time, dear, but to sit next to you, well, I shiver and shake. And if I knew love, well, I don't think I'd be here, asking myself if I've got what it takes to melt your icy blue heart. Should I start? Turn what's been frozen for years into a river of tears. Yeah. All right. So I don't know what we're going to do tonight. I heard a rumor, Danielle, that you got access to something very special. Oh, wait. Have you seen how good image generation is on the Google terminal? No, what's the URL? Is that not developer? It's not labs.google. It's AI Studio? aistudio.google.com? Is that right? I think that's right. I saw a bunch of posts about it today on X, and I don't know where they came from because it's been out forever, hasn't it? This is Gemini 2.0. Source Camp. All right. So Danielle got access. Have you played with it, Danielle? Yes. They can write out whole paragraphs on an image. Wait, it's time to build. Use Google AI Studio. Try Gemini. Which one are we playing with? Gemini 2 Flash? Which one is the one that does all the multimodal shit? Why do we need a twin? That's a really interesting idea. Okay. Why do we need a twin? Really good idea. I mean, really good question. That's a good idea. It's not an idea. It's a question, Kyle. Get your semantics right, boy. Okay, Flash 2.0. Okay. I'll play with that in a bit. Danielle, yes, I've used Manus, and it's incredible. Okay. That's fantastic. Did you do anything special to get access to it? Like, did you tell him, like, I'm friends with Sam Altman, and he always gives me the latest features in OpenAI way before the AI Learning Lab? I'm not jealous. I'm definitely not. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. Not one bit. I don't have Manus envy. So Manus, if you don't know, is a new multi-headed beast autonomous agent that will go out and surf the web on your behalf. It's kind of like OpenAI's operator if OpenAI's operator wasn't slow and shitty. TikTok pin. I shared what I wrote in the application on the AI Salon. Okay, cool. What channel, Danielle? LLMs? Where would we even put this? Manus referred to the authority a husband had over his wife in a marriage. That's funny. Oh, here we go, Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Oh, what can I do for you? Guys, what do I do now? Well, holy shit, you put shit in there. Manus, you're in. Thank you for your interest in Manus. The Discord only has like 449 people. Do you have the invite for the Discord? Can you pop that in here? Well, this is exciting. Okay, so if you don't know, yeah, Manus, it does things like you give it a goal and it will go out and it will spin up multiple websites at the same time. It can apparently can do up to 50 web sessions simultaneously. It's the beta Discord. I don't know if I signed up for that. Hang on. Did I? Is that Manus? No. Oh, yeah, I did. Use cases. Yeah, see, I'm not in yet. So it's just. Yeah. I ain't in. I ain't got it. I ain't got nothing. All right. Well, that's super cool, Danielle. I mean, what to put in there? I don't know. I mean, you could have it research. See, I think a thing that would be interesting is have it research something that's really personal to you. This is why we need to reorg the spaces. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to continue vibe coding on that news application that I started building. I didn't do anything more than I did a little bit at the end last night. And if you don't know, there's a contest happening right now. The deadline is March 29th, which is, you got 2 weeks basically. And it's a Lovable app contest. And it's between Lovable, Supabase, and Claude, or Anthropic, are the three sponsors. So Supabase is the backend database. Anthropic is the large language model. Like when I create my personas, I'm going to have them comment on the news. I'll use the Claude API to do that. All right, and Brandon put the link to the contest in Coding Show and Tell right there. All right, and I just went to it. Ooh, nice. Oh, this is cool. Okay, if nothing else, go to build-launch-win.lovable.app. And I bet they built this edit with Lovable. I can modify this. Champy, what is up? You just ate, you big dum-dum. Why did it not give me that project? Champ. No one cares. That is such a cool... I could just sit here doing this all night. What is it about AI that you like so much? It makes pretty colors. It makes pretty colors. I move my mouse and it makes pretty colors for me. Look, I'll spell my name. Kylie. I did it. Yay. Windows 95 called. What's its screensaver back? This is very responsive, though. I like it. And listen, if you're new here and you're thinking, I'm pretty sure he's a little touched, you're not wrong.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
All right. Let's go in here and see what they say about it. Build, launch, win, no code required. Lovable, Anthropic, and Supabase are joining forces to help aspiring founders and builders turn their boldest ideas into reality. No coding required. Get ready for the 24-hour build. Ready to build. Join us now. Oh, you got to register. Fine. Competition tracks include startup, something 2.0, and a website. Develop a stunning landing page with powerful integrations. Register by March 28th to compete online. Check out our website for more information. Well, that's where I was, you dum-dum. Join us now. Where's the register button? Luma. Oh, some other thing I'm on just used Luma. Ready to build. Join us now. Oh, register. The big giant button. Shut up. All right, I'm going to register for the AI Learning Lab.
Hello, Kyle.
Hello.
Just saving you a little bit of time. It's going to make you ask like what your idea is and how far along you are.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. We won't register now. I will
But
register offline. Thank you for that.
if you click on back or go back to the prior, click web's performance and scroll down, click on build and scroll down, there is some descriptions and a little bit further more information about what they're looking for in terms of what the prizes are. And
I see. LinkedIn 2.0, Slack 2.0, Airbnb 2.0. Got it. Portfolio recruitment, personal blog, affiliate marketing, product launch, startup, SaaS, e-commerce, interactive consumer. I guess I'd go under startup for the angle. Job matching platform. Prizes, 10 grand, baby. Hard cold cash. Oh no, sorry. 10,000 in prizes, split over 10,000 entries. You can win as much as, hey Bob, tell him what he's won. You won $1.68 there, Jim. Congratulations. You've won the whole thing. What did everyone else get? A nickel. That seems a little thin, you know? I mean, didn't Anthropic raise like $12 billion from fucking Amazon? Couldn't they kick in a shekel? Oh man. One thing that I'll show you tonight is I wonder if I've got, no, I don't have it up. Hang on, the dog is driving me fucking crazy. What do you want, dog? What do you want, boy? He wants cheese or something. Fucking cheese eater. That cheese eating dog drives me fucking crazy. Okay. Let's go back to Lovable. Let me get rid of all that stuff. All right, here we are at Lovable. All right. Now, if you don't know what Lovable is, It's a site. So this site is this faker website that I made. Here, let me make this a little bit smaller so the people on TikTok can see it. This site is a little faker news site I made. Cheese time. Yeah, it's definitely cheese time. So down the left-hand side are the stories. In the center is the main story, and then on the right are 6 personas that comment on the story. And the idea is that we have personas with very differing worldviews commenting on the story, so that for every story you can actually get a balanced, sort of view. So that's the idea. The site that's out, if you want to go play with it, you can. If you go to theangle.lovable.app, that's the demo site that mostly works. It's not pulling actual news stories. It's all dummy data, but you can basically see the idea. And I'm kind of grooving on the idea, but now the trick is, can we actually turn it into something functional? And that's where the shit gets ugly. All right. So, and there's all sorts of other things we got to deal with, like responsive design. What happens when it's on mobile? Right now, it's completely not usable. Let's see, to get the full picture. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you want to see this more betterer, go to YouTube. So youtube.com, and then the account is learninglab-AI. And it'll be easier for you to see what I'm working on. All right. And I'm just going to try to make this thing work. And again, there are lots of ways to use these sites that do all the coding for you. One of the ways to use them is to actually go look at the code, right? I can flip a little switch here, and here's all of my code components. I can actually go look at the code, but I'm not going to turn that on. and listen, I could definitely, if I were in a coding contest with like the best coders in the world, I would probably be in the top, 3 or 4 coders in the world, right? But I don't want to brag, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like I'm absolutely clueless about coding for your benefit, because I could code this in a weekend perfectly without any bugs, but I choose not to, so that you can see what it's like if you were clueless about coding, what the experience might be like. Yeah, damn people. All right. Let's see. We don't need no stinking code. Cruisecom, I'm clueless. Perfect. This is for you. Okay, so if you haven't played with Lovable, it is you just talk a web app into existence. Now, some people have done really sophisticated things with these. I've done one that's okay, not super sophisticated, but it's not bad. It's a news site as well. And that one's functional. It's a little janky, but it's usable. And so this one, I'm going to see if I can do this over a series of days and have it actually function and be good. All right. So let's see. I've got a prompt here that says, it looks like we still have lots of fake data in the news feed. I thought our goal was to get the real news. What up? Let me pop that in there and see what it does. It's thinking. I'm crashing already. Going to have to catch the replay tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, Archetype. Have a good evening. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you? So there's a lot of apps out there that claim to make really good animations of people and things like that, right? Where you upload a voice or you use a synthesized voice and it animates a still photo. Heydra seems to have nailed it. So I'm going to show you 2 different things. If you've been on this channel for a while, you've probably seen this before. So this is Dr. Park. I forget, Emily Park, I think her name is. And I've got a version of this that was done in HeyGen, and it's just the mouth moving, nothing else moves. And I did this today, so it's the same audio file that I used before, but check out how realistic this looks.
Hello, I'm Dr. Emily Park. As an endocrinologist specializing in diabetes, my approach goes beyond traditional treatment. I'm deeply committed to empowering my patients, integrating medical care with lifestyle changes. It's a journey we take together, and seeing my patients regain control of their health is incredibly rewarding.
Right? How she moved her little hand and how she moved her head. And then this is the other dude, the patient. This is George Miller. Yeah, I know, right? Authentically Joe. So here's George Miller. So and the process for this was I made this watercolor image of this dude in Midjourney, uploaded it into Heydra, and then you upload an audio file. And how I made this audio file was I recorded myself talking, then I went into 11 Labs, and in this case, I picked the Santa voice. I changed my voice to Santa, and then I just uploaded that audio file. So you upload a picture and an audio file, and then it did this. I didn't do anything.
My life's always been about simple pleasures, cooking my catch of the day and enjoying the quiet of the country. There's nothing like the peace of fishing at dawn or the aroma of a home-cooked meal. But when I was diagnosed with diabetes, everything changed. Suddenly, the foods I love needed rethinking, and my days had to be planned with care. It was a challenge. But I've learned to adapt, finding new ways to enjoy my passions while managing my health. Life's different now, but no less rich.
Right? Isn't that crazy? So, so as with all this AI stuff, the tools are kind of sneakily getting world class, getting better. This is not quite world class. There's a little bit too much hand movement, but it is like compared to what it was, it is dramatically better. Dramatically better. All right. Let's see. Error. Changes already applied. The AI edits didn't result in any changes on the code base. I couldn't apply your changes because the code I suggested. So I'm going to ask it, what news sources are we pulling from? Primary news source, news API, fetches top news. Wait. Using demo API key, which may cause limited access. Fallback sources, politics, Politico. How do we get a real news API key, question mark, and does it cost money? Because we don't want to spend money on this. The news fetching logic is implemented across the news fetch service. The news API developer free gives you 100 requests per day, $49 a month for 500 requests a day. See, I think if we code this thing right, if I do this as it only fetches news 4 times a day, 4 times a day, I've got 6 sections with 4 stories each. That's 24. Yeah, so I could do it 4 times a day. All right. Go to newsapi.org to register. Create an account. Once registered, get your API key. All right, I'm going to go register for an API key. Brendan, do me a favor. As soon as I get one, yeah, don't let people see it. Because those assholes, they'll go make this and fetch 1,000 stories a minute. Because they're evil. Fucking hackers. Anybody have any questions? Oh, come on. There's no bicycles. Copy. All right, so I got this. Note developer. Wait, what? News is delayed by. Oh, that sucks. So then maybe what we'll do. All right, you can share my screen again. Maybe what we'll do then is we'll just have it do RSS feeds. SourceCamp, how have you figured out a way to build up your prompt for Lovable before actually building it in Lovable? Okay, I can show you that. What else besides TikTok are you on? I'm streaming live right now on LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. Ignore how. Oh, have you figured out a way to build up your prompt? Yes, I have. I will show you. Using demo news API key to see real news, update the API key. Oh, edit the source config API keys and replace demo with yours. Huh. All right, let's turn on code. I said I wasn't going to go look at the code, didn't I? But we're going to go in source. We're going to go in config. Oh, API keys. Source. I don't see API keys. What am I missing? Oh, wait. Source, config. Config, API keys. All right, don't look, everybody. How do I edit this? Are you telling me I can't edit this? All right, cranky Gen Xer. What? Edit? No. I tried creating a news one last week after the pop-up for Lovable in the Salon. Oh, nice. Cool. Have you started messing around with the new Operator API? I have not played with the API at all. I've played with Operator a little bit, but I'm kind of like Danielle. I don't quite know what to do with it. Oh, I see. Do I edit? Where do I edit it? Does anybody know how to edit in Lovable? View code. Oh, GitHub access required. So I got to pop into GitHub, connect GitHub, creating Kyle Shannon. Edit in VS Code. Clone. Okay, fuck it. No. See, this is why we can't have nice things, people. You show me code, and I can click on it, but it's not editable. And then when I want to edit it, I got to hook it to my GitHub, which I did. I did that before. So now but now I got to clone the repo, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I don't know what any of that means. So I'm overwhelmed, and fuck it. Fuck you. We're not gonna edit code. I said I wasn't gonna edit code. This is why we can't have nice things, people. Because engineers are fucking weird. They're like, well, you got to put the code over here, and you got to put the models over here, and you got to put. Just how about it works? How about just we have a fucking coding fucking situation that it's not a fucking nightmare. All right? So that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to say, screw it. I'm literally going to say, screw it. Let's just go with RSS feeds. I have to try, and that's just too much for me. Exactly, Pate. Someone finally understands. Dismiss. We had an error. Let's just go with RSS feeds. Are we going? Did I screw something up? I might have screwed something up. No, it's going. I'll update the code base to prioritize RSS feeds as the primary news source, removing the dependency on the news API. Now, in order to be in the contest for Lovable, or for the Lovable thing with Anthropic, I'm probably going to need to figure out an API thing. But we're not doing it for the news right now. Pate has the snark tonight. Screws come. Wait, Pate has the snark every night. That's why we have Pate here. We pay Pate for the saucy commentary. Okay, Pearson fixed your bug on Jellypod yesterday, and they're doing a 5 and 5 feature drop starting Monday. Oh, cool! That's awesome. Great. I am more and more a fan of Jellypod. I'm with you all. If I have to work at this, I'm not entering the contest. Okay, so let's see. The application now uses RSS feeds as the primary news source, completely removing the dependency on the API. This implementation tries multiple RSS feeds for each category, falls back to the mock data. Okay, I don't want to fall back to mock data if there aren't enough stories. Just display what you can. We should be able to get 4 per category. However, I don't know if commentary like that is useful, but we'll see. All right. Subscription goal. Oh, thank you very much, Cruzcom. Appreciate that. At a base level, GitHub is really, really simple. It can be complicated, but only in certain instances. Yeah, and I'm sure, Pate, that I could have, I'm sure if I just sort of clicked on buttons here, I would have been fine. But what I don't want to do is screw up this build in a way that I can't recover it. So, and I could go back to a previous version of it if I do that, but I feel like that's a kind of thing that I should do offline rather than do it here. All right, let me update the configuration. So it's writing code now. It's doing its thing. All right, and the thing that I'm most interested in is I want to get this center column to display the actual article, the text of the article. I have a question too. Do RSS feeds, I wonder if RSS feeds have like a hero image. I've updated the app to stop using mock data. Okay, so let's flip over to tech. How government shutdown would work with Elon Musk 2 hours ago. How to use Signal encrypted messaging. All right, so these things are just bullshit, the feedback. All right, that's pretty good. So let's oh wait, build unsuccessful. What did it do? Story list item, error. So it gave me an error. Mock data does not exist. We'll fix it. I don't quite understand this. It's got logic that says if it throws an error, you can click a button that shows you the error, and then you can click another button that says try to fix it. Why not just fix it? Why do I have to click that? I see the issue now. Okay, good. Because I'm not fucking looking. Oh my God. Lovable has to be at least 7 to 8 times. Has to be wrong at least 7 to 8 times before it's right. That's correct. Okay, I removed the alert triangle icon. So are we good? Is this working now? All categories. Okay. So in the first column, we lost the name of the publication and the author name. Let's see if we can get those back. I had the same question. Fix it. Exactly. CruiseCom. I lame, yo. I'm right there with you. CruiseCom. Here's the deal. My whole purpose on this channel is to be lame so that we all don't feel so bad, right? Like I'm the town fool. If this stuff is completely unusable, then we just won't use it. The thing about Lovable is it is quite usable. It really is. But it's also still maddening as fuck. Dare to be lame. Be like CruiseCom. Dare to be lame. That's the whole point of this channel, is just play, have fun. Be an idiot, right? Let your intuition kind of guide you through these tools. If you're not digging vibe coding like I'm doing now, go play with a video tool, go play with an image tool, but just be in the conversation. The whole idea here is we're all collectively just hanging out together, trying to figure this stuff out. The entire idea. Hey, I used it. What else do you want from me? Okay. What is this doing? Oh, I guess it's thinking. Can I go look at what it's doing? Read only. If you want to update, you have to set up a sync with GitHub. Shut up. I think I might have to do that. I think I might have to set that up. Am I connected? I think I am connected. Edit in VS Code. Clone. View on GitHub. All right. I don't fucking know. Oh, because I probably interrupted it. TikTok pin. I like Lovable. It blew me away. It's like a game. Yeah, it very much is like a game. I think that's a really good way to think about it, Lori, is and that's why they call it vibe coding, right? Because it's kind of like let me see if I can get it to do something. And then if it does, great. And if it doesn't, whatever. But what I can promise you is that there are going to be, I seem to have locked my interface. Let me reload. There are going to be people that get really good at this that have never coded before. So just like Joy Purdy, when she started playing around with video stuff, she was like, oh my God, I've got a vision. I've wanted to tell stories all my life. Now I can finally tell the stories that I want. Same thing's going to happen with these coding tools. People are going to create applications that other people and other coders are going to go, well, that's a stupid approach. And then it's going to turn into a hit. Someone's going to create a big business out of a vibe coded site. I promise you. I cannot. What is going on? Do I need to restore a previous version of this? I removed let me go out to the dashboard and come back in. New TikTok pin. I just like the singing dog. Do the guitar again. Let me go out to the dashboard. Champy, you have a request. Champy, you have a fan. Ready? Champy. heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, minor fall and a major lift. Baffled king composing, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. All right, enough comedy jokes. Thank you, Champy. That was lovely. I'm sorry, what were we doing? Welcome to Chat ADD. we will occasionally finish a sentence tonight. Probably not. Okay. Are we working yet? Loaded 30 latest stories. Great. Okay. I think we're back. Are we back? Are we going? Yes. Looks like it's doing something. Maybe Lovable can create Suno songs with D and A minor key for Champy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good job, Champy. I know he's pretty good, right? This one's for you, Lisa. Champy was happy to oblige. You just happened to be laying beside me because he got his cheese earlier. All right, so let's see this. Let's see if we can get publication and author names in the first column. And then we're going to, yeah, this is all still working. Oh, this looks, oh, that's health and wellness. Health and wellness is still fucked up. Okay, that we got to fix. Lifestyle and culture is okay. Oh, I know what else I'm going to do. I'll show you something cool. So, how do I show you? See in the center column where the lifestyle and culture button is all fucked up. The corner radiuses are too big. It's breaking. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and upload it and see if it can fix it. Champ is a winner. Champ is a winner. You just give him some cheese and chicken sticks, and he'll say every time I pick up the damn guitar, "Do, do." He's a good one. All right. Fantastic. Tell him what he's won. All right. The basics are enough to do the major things, but the rabbit hole is deep. Error. Timed out because the project was busy with another message. Well, what's up with that? What messages are you busy with? I'm going to go back to a previous version. I can't restore. Let's see. Restore? Where do I want to restore to? Here? Restore in progress. Remove the mock data fallback. DQ Blizzard, I'm over here now. Very nice. Asking ChatGPT how to fix it. Save your lovable prompts for when you need them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. He's clearly the lead singer of this group. And are we restored? We're restoring. Okay. So this, what's happening right now, is a really good example of a couple of things. Depending on how much you like to tinker, this might inspire you. If you just want shit to work, This will probably drive you fucking crazy. I'm somewhere in between. What site is Kyle playing with tonight? I am on lovable.dev. Okay, it restored an old version. Okay. Loaded the 30 latest stories from the RSS feed. Politics. 2 days ago, 6 hours ago, just now. Restored mock data fallback. All categories. Can we please add these back in? Okay, it's still not letting me submit. There's a very good chance that it's doing something right now, but I can't see it. And because it's not showing me what it's doing, I don't fucking know. Vibecoding.ts. That's funny. Oh no, Vite config. Fucking old eyes suck, man. I thought it said vibe coding. It said Vite config. Oh my God. Lovable on X today. Lovable 2.0 is coming. Thank God. Because this is painful right now. What? Okay. Now my button's back. So I think, okay, now I submitted something. I've been arguing over and over trying to make tables from CSV files. Anyone got another AI tool for this? Have you tried ChatGPT, M. Chester? Because you should be able to just upload your CSV files to ChatGPT and have it like recombine them into new CSV files or Excel files, or you might be able to turn them into tables. I'm not sure. Zim just sent a gift. Thank you so much, Zim. Canis Manus. Oh shoot, I missed a lot. No, you didn't. You missed Champ singing twice. CSV should be easy for most models to manage. Yeah, you that's one that the current tools should be able to do that for you. Okay. I've added the publication. Source and the author name at the bottom of each news story. By publication is missing. This is where I get frustrated and quit. Yeah. So Bottle Gnome, this is the reason to play with the AI tools right now. You come into Lovable. You're like, okay, I'm going to make an app. You get as far as I get. You hit this roadblock and you're like, fuck it, I'm out. Great. Let yourself be out. Like, let yourself off the hook for it. It is at a state, earlier in development than where you are, where your patience is. But what I would suggest is if you find something that's the right idea, that you're like, oh, that one's close, it's still not quite right, come back to it in a month, come back to it in 2 months, because what's happening is these tools are getting so good so fast. Like that Heydra, those animations that I just showed earlier, Heydra has always been good at animations, but it's got some weird quirks to it. And for the longest time, you couldn't make anything that wasn't square. You couldn't do 16 by 9. And all of a sudden, just in the past week, Heydra went from being, oh, maybe I'll use that, to that's probably going to be the primary tool that I start using for the persona work that I'm doing at Storyvine. Might that change if something better comes along? Sure. But the thing that was not usable 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden could be. So you've got to just keep playing. Okay. This should be displaying a publication source as story.source and the author's name when available. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a screenshot. Oh, there's a bad piece of fucking interface that this highlight window can go off screen. You can't get to the bottom handles. All right, I got to save this to the desktop, which I am. So I'm going to take that. Now I can upload that screenshot. There we go. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to say no publication name. See? I just want it to work, but of course, tinkering must be involved. I know. Try something different. Don't quit. I am. I'm still going. I've been arguing over and over. I'm actually the manager for Burger King and trying to get some AI going. Tom Isaacs. So, Brandon, do me a favor. Throw up the AI Salon banner. So Tom, please go to the salon.ai, scroll down, click on the button that says join our community, join the AI Salon. So what the AI Salon is a group of 3,000 AI optimists who are trying to figure this AI stuff out together. It's a very generous group. It's a very welcoming group. We have these things called Learn Out Louds where people are just teaching stuff. We have clubs and hubs that are more kind of permanent areas, sub-communities, things like that. You can ask questions. You can show off work. You can look at other people's work. It's really inspiring. You can come into this community and be totally clueless, and you won't be made fun of. You won't be stuck in the corner, right? Like if you come in and say, here's where I am, someone will adopt you and just jump in and then keep coming back to these sessions. I do these 5 nights a week for exactly what you're trying to find. All right, let's see. I've updated the story listen component to show the publication source. I don't see it, but oh, ESPN there at the top. Okay. Tech Wired. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. It okay, it added it. Great. So okay, so let's say great. In column 1, move the pub name to the right of the section label. To the left of the time. Tom Isaacs, what's a free alternative for ChatGPT if you don't have $20? Tom, dude, free ChatGPT right now gives you everything that $20 a month GPT does. Just some of the things are in very limited quantity, but the free GPT, you have access now. I'm pretty sure you have access to 4.5, which is their like latest sort of EQ emotional intelligence model. You've definitely got 4.0. You've got some version of reasoning in there. It can make images. It can do coding. You can upload things to it to have it analyze them. It's all there. With free ChatGPT, you can do a remarkable amount of stuff. The other thing I would encourage you to use is Perplexity. Free Perplexity. Perplexity is kind of like if you took Google and you smashed it together with ChatGPT, you get Perplexity, which is it'll go out and do web searches and then write you articles based on the research it did. So both of them are really good. Also, Claude.ai is really good, and you can do lots of free stuff with it. So don't feel like if you can't afford the $20 a month, you can't do amazing stuff. Like, honest to God, if you spent the next year just using free ChatGPT, I don't think you could scratch the surface of what it makes possible. It's crazy. All right, TikTok question. Someone had a question on the TikTok. All right, this looks nice. So look here, let me zoom in. Look, I got tech, here's the label, here's the publication. Now, if I click on that, does that take me? No. All right, that's okay. It's just a label. And then if I do this for entertainment, yeah, there's Hollywood Reporter just now. All right, that's pretty cool. I'm digging it. Politics. Politics. That's not a publication. The publication name now appears. Let me ask this. Are you pulling the publication name from the RSS feed, or did you get lazy and hard code them? Don't be lazy. Yell at your robots. TikTok post. By the way, Gemma 3 was released today. It's good. Oh, I meant to talk about that, Pate. So yeah, Gemma 3, Google today open sourced this thing called Gemma 3. And there's everything from a 1 billion parameter model to I think a 24 billion parameter, but they're in terms of large language models, they're small. And they're all designed to run on a single GPU. So basically, and apparently they're quite good. So what that means is you've now got a really powerful model that people are going to be able to install on their local computers and even mobile devices to give, really high quality AI capabilities locally without having to go out to the internet. So if you're worried about privacy, people are going to be able to make apps that do all sorts of processing locally on your device. Pretty amazing. I hate when they hard code stuff. Yeah, exactly. Let me see what it says. I'm carefully checking now. The publication names are pulled from the RSS feeds in the code base. I can see that the publication source. Oh, that's nice. Look at what this did. This is kind of slick. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. So basically it says, it says, I checked the code. And then it says, here's the code, right? So that line right there, source data feed title, is coming from the RSS feed. So it correctly pulls the politics. So then let me ask it, is there a publication called Politics? Because in the politics section, the pub name is Politics, which doesn't seem like a real name, you butthead. Lol, let me reference myself. I know, but it is kind of nice that it did that. AI creations, lovable, thanks. Anybody still watching this? Got a handful of people in here. All right, it's thinking, it's doing its thing. Oh, here's another one of the things. Depending on your level of ADD, if you're able to tolerate this channel, I'm going to assume that you've got some decent level of neurospiciness, probably a little ADD, probably a little immediate gratification. Because these things take a bit of time to process and write code and do whatever the fuck they're doing in the background, a thing that you could do is try coding the same app in two different applications. Like maybe you go to Replit Agent and you do Lovable and you just bounce back and forth between them. Give this one some instructions, let it go do its thing, go over here, give it some instructions, and just see which one ends up better. That might be a way to do it. Okay, let's see. Looking at the code. Oh, RSS Politico. Okay, great. It looks like it fixed it. There appears to be some confusion in how publication names are displayed. The RSS feed title is currently pulled from datafeed.title, but there might have been an issue in how the politics category is handled. All right, good. I'm going to say, and by the way, so just to show you what it did, it has Politico, which is right, but it also has the term RSS. So we're going to tell it to fix that shit. Looks like you fixed it, but you are also prepending the pub name. Prepending, that's a good geeky term. You're prepending the pub name with, in quotes, RSS. Please don't reveal our reveal how we're getting our news. I was doing 3: Claude, Lovable, and Chat. Yeah, it's great taking good ideas from one to the other. The other good thing, Bottle Gnome, the good thing about doing the same idea in multiple models is you start to understand, ooh, this one's really good at interface. Ooh, this one's really good at code. This one sucks altogether, right? Like how else would you know that? You wouldn't. And again, like the thing that I will strongly encourage you to do, especially if you're sitting there feeling like, I can't code, I'm not technical, I hate this coding bullshit, try it anyway. If you're like, I'm not visual, I don't like visual arts, I'm not a good writer, all of the limitations that you assign to yourself or stepdaddy pumped into your brain when you were 7, all of those limitations, maybe just when you come here, when you come to this channel, let those things go and just try shit. Just try it. What I consistently see is people discover a passion for something they didn't know they had. Some of you, when you go to do something like Lovable, maybe you've never coded anything in your life, but you've had ideas for apps. But you're always like, yeah, but I don't have the money. I don't know any technical geeks. I don't know, right? Try it. What you're likely going to discover is you will stumble into something that is a new passion that you're like, holy shit, this is exciting. This is a whole new area in my life. There's a good chance that will happen. We should create a reference sheet. Good at interface versus functionality. That's not a bad idea. Although it keeps changing. Kyle, what's a good tool for note-taking in a meeting? Oh, God, there's so many of them now. I mean, Gemini's now built into Google Meet. Zoom has its own note-taking tools. There are standalone note-taking tools that show up at Zoom meetings on your behalf, but let me tell you what I fucking hate about them. Some of them are really good. The one that Leah Fasten uses is, what's that popular one called? Not Otter, but there's another one. Anyway, it takes really good notes. It emails the participants summaries of the meetings. You sign up for those things and they show up to all your meetings without asking permission. It just shows up as like Kyle Shannon's note taker in someone's meeting that I didn't ask permission if I could record their meeting. So, you know, like, but the fact of the matter is there are so many good ones. One of the things that I like to do is I'll just turn on recording in Google Meet. And then at the end of the meeting, when I get back to transcript, I just copy and paste that into ChatGPT. And then I just have a whole interaction with it. The other thing you can do in Notebook LM is you can point Notebook LM at a directory of Google Docs. So you could take all of your notes from all of your meetings and point Notebook LM to it and then have conversations with all the past meetings. It's really quite powerful. Okay, so Politico, we lost our RSS feed. Okay, let's fix this center column now. So what we're going to do Okay, the main article seems to be only displaying the same summary as the list column on the left. I want it to display a longer description or even the whole article if possible. All right, let's see if we can get that center column to not suck. I swear by Wave on my phone, I just hit record. When the meeting starts, it's incredible. It does amazing with speakers. Yeah, identifying different speakers is called diarization. It's actually a really hard problem to solve. And Whisper just came out with a new model that does diarization. I think Gemini has one. It sounds like this Wave thing that you're talking about has one. I have a reference sheet for each one of the language models. I always reference it with all of the models. Yeah, if you're like Gareth and have a functional prefrontal cortex and want to do things like create notes for all of the different models so you know what they're all good at, more power to you. If, like me, your prefrontal lobe is kind of like Swiss cheese that Champy took a bite of and non-functional, then just wing it. Have you tried HTTP picture.studio for generative images? Can use GPT to, damn that thing, refine the prompts for it. Oh, interesting. Have you tried picture.studio? I haven't tried picture.studio. Oh, look, we have a full article. Look at this. Holy shit. Refresh. Refreshing stories. Did it refresh them? Just now. 5 days ago. End of available stories. That doesn't seem right. Oh, oh no. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just now. Wait. Oh, look at this. They actually work. Okay. So let's. This is getting cool. This is getting cool. All right. So let's in the RSS feeds, are there images that represent the story or are incorporated in the story we can display in the article pane? This is starting to work, people. We're starting to get a real functional site here. Now, the thing that makes this thing, the thing that makes this site at all interesting is the commentary by the personas to the right, and we haven't started on that yet. That's going to be a whole fucking nightmare. Because I'm going to have to put in my Anthropic API key. So we got to figure out how to do that. And then I've got to figure out how to generate all of this content in a way that doesn't make the site forever slow. Oh, look, we got pictures. Holy shit. This is so cool. Yeah. Oh, here's a cartoonist, but we don't have cartoons. Read full article. There's cartoons. Look at that. Pretty fucking slick, people. Skip the ad. Skip the ad. We don't need no stinking ads. Shank tank gang 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 gang. Okay, cool. All right. It's asking us to refactor the news fetch service. I've added some image display. Now when the RSS feed provides an image URL, it will be displayed prominently in the article pane above the content. The implementation includes error handling for broken images and a caption indicating the image source. Image from politics. Uh-oh. Oh, look, it fucked up our, something got fucked up here. Okay, let me take a screenshot. All right, let's go back over here. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. Put that up there. It looks like pub names have reverted to hard-coded politics. Fix that nonsense. This is amazing. Authentically Joe. Isn't this cool? Watch the fuck out. You're up and running. Well, I've at least got news stories coming in. All right. So many people are making it intuitive and easy to get to. That's the thing. Definition of Swiss cheese. I'm ADHD and dyslexic. It's the definition of Swiss cheese. But hey, I'm great with pattern recognition and creativity. Oh, that's fantastic, Gareth. Yeah, me too. It's like, who gives a shit? I'm 59. One of the things, it probably took me until my late 30s or early 40s where I stopped trying to fix all the shit that didn't work. And I was like, oh, this is just how it is. And like the minute I let that go, life got a lot less frustrating. It's just like, yeah, just hire someone that does that better than you do. Right? All right. And on TikTok. And what's happening? What did you walk in on? I am vibe coding. I told you earlier about vibe storytelling. I'm deep in the vibe coding world now. I'm making a news site that actually is now successfully pulling in news. We got too excited. It worked too well on implementing those steps. Okay, Politico. So now everything says Politico. All right, so let's tell it to pay attention. All right, we're going to upload another. So let's see. Now every story is sourced to Politico. I assume that's not right. And why is there a Tony Hinchcliffe comedian article in sports? Oh, but there's not one here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we got something's up here. So here's Politico. Okay. I assume that's not right. Also, look at the sports article. It isn't like it is a political article labeled wrong in the all categories filter view. Also, there are way more stories, 4 per category, than are displayed in the all categories view. Please look carefully at the main view and fix that crap. All right. Teton Todd. Manus said it sees a stress fracture, which my doctor did not see. I will have to show him that. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm hearing about that a lot, where people are, that these visual models are catching stuff their doctors are missing. It even told me which image and which view. That's amazing. I mean, if you think patients were obnoxious before, hey doc, I Googled it. Now it's going to be like, hey doc, I ran some visual analysis on my x-rays. You might want to look at that again, you clueless motherfucker. Oh man. Okay, I can see several issues that need to be fixed in the news application. All stories that are showing Politico as the source, which is likely incorrect. Stories have incorrect category labels. Political stories labeled as entertainment or sports. All categories view doesn't show the expected number of stories, 4 per category. Let's fix these issues. All right, so it's off doing that. Laughing my ass off. Me in therapy every week. Just make it all work. Oh, that's okay. So one of the things that there's a couple of things about vibe coding that when you have ADHD and you're a fast thinker, right? Like what's his name? Peter. What the fuck's his last name? He wrote a book called Faster Than Normal about ADHD. Peter Shankman. When your brain works fast and you can pattern recognize quick, you can look at the page and you go, oh, here are 6 different problems. And you start typing out, hey, go fix this. Oh, and fix that. Oh, and fix that. I find myself writing, 7 or 8 different problems at a time. That tends to confuse it. But at the same time, I also don't have tolerance to just do them one at a time because it feels wasteful to me. So I don't know the best answer to that. Malpractice. All right. Is your psychiatrist an AI? What do you think about radiologist? Oh, man. Free TikTok coins. If you're hawking crypto, get the fuck out. Okay. Wired. Okay, Politico. So do we have... Well, this looks better. We have 4 from politics, 4 from tech, entertainment, Hollywood Reporter, health and wellness. Health and wellness is now displaying entertainment. Sports looks correct. ESPN. Oh, and it got way more than 4 stories for sports. Let's see, politics. All right. So it's sort of working. It's janky. All right. What are we going to do? How do I describe this? Okay. All categories is better, but only displays 2 categories. It should display all categories. Hence the name. This is good. Okay, here's what's nice about vibe coding, especially if you're a bitter Gen Xer. You can be bitter. There's not another human being on the other side of this. You can just go, hey, you fucking idiot. I told you to do this and you didn't do it. It's called all categories. Oh man. So what's going on the Lovable project tonight? So what we're doing is there's a couple of things. I decided last night, I've been putting pressure on myself, especially with this coding stuff, but just in general with the channel. I've been putting pressure on myself to finish whatever I'm working on in the session, like that night. Like we did Weird Mary, that song. We did the song and the lyrics and all that. It took us 3.5 hours. I did it all in that one session. And that's what I tend to do. And if I don't get it done in the session, I'm just like, fuck it, and I leave it. And so what I decided to do here was, why not try to turn this into a real app? And why not just do it over a series of nights? You know, like a functional human being might. What are you arguing with AI today? Exactly. I'm just trying to get it to not fuck up my thing. All right, it's still fixing it. Okay. Let's see. Who else we got? Crew Scum's sharing the live. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Error. All right. So we're going. We're going. It's going. We're doing it, people. When the hell were we supposed to complete things? Like this whole being a reasonable adult. I know, Dennis. I'm right there with you. Listen. I do not. It is against every fiber of my being to finish things over time. I learned how to do it when I wrote screenplays. Loaded the latest 44 stories from RSS feeds. I learned how to do it with writing screenplays. I'm doing it right now, working on a musical. I'm a year into working on a musical, but I have a writing partner for that. Who's better at the detail shit than I am. So yeah, this is unfamiliar territory for me, for sure. Okay, so politics. Oh, there's a lot of politics. Okay, so this is now getting us more stories than 4 per category, which is cool. Okay, so let's see. I fixed all categories to properly view from all 6 categories. The key changes: updated the RSS feed fetching to use the latest one source. All categories view at least 4 per category. Okay. There is a problem. When you fetch stories, you're supposed to rank them for popularity or impact, and only choose the top 4. I'm not sure you have the information to do that accurately. You seem to be grabbing more than 4 stories per category and displaying them all, and you've hard coded the count in all categories so that it truncates the list if there are more than 4 per category. And we got to change category to sections, by the way. Category. All right, let's see if it can understand what the fuck I just said. By the way, with Lovable, be ready for it to break the things that were not broken, for it to fix the original problem. Oh, I know. It is absolutely bonkers how bad it's just astounding to me. And I guess, I mean, I'm sure all these companies are getting this feedback, but you know, there's got to be a way for them to kind of hermetically seal shit that works, right? Like we fixed this thing, you know, for this app. Let's put that in some sort of hermetically sealed thing so we don't inadvertently break that. But it just doesn't. It just seems to go in and just change all the code where it decided it needed to change code, and it fucks things up. It's not a fun way, but I guess it actually does finish the project. I really like that approach to finish. It encourages me to go back to projects. Yeah, I know, me too. That's been my problem all day. We're going to be able to finance them like cars. Finance what like cars? Oh, robots? Yeah, we will. We will. And you know, quite frankly, I forget where I read this. It might have been a TikTok video. I think someone was talking about, oh no, it was a David Shapiro video. And he was talking about how do you go from $100 to $1 trillion in revenue using AI. So there's a video from him. It's really interesting. And one of the very first things you do, so the first things you do is you basically have it do, I don't know, affiliate marketing or some sort of arbitrage where you turn your $100 into 1,000, and then you turn your 1,000. And at the point at which you could turn your $1,000 into 20,000, you buy a robot. And then the first thing you do with your robot is you have your humanoid robot make things for Etsy. So you basically give it raw materials, and you have your humanoid robot build high-end handcrafted shit that it sells on Etsy. And then, so his whole thing is how you take these different businesses and roll them together. But I thought that was a really cool one. Like have your humanoid robot start an Etsy business for you and just have it go out in the garage and make shit 24/7. You have your own little factory, and you just have, you know, your fucking robot picking up beads and gluing them to the beer can and, you know, making a little heart, bedazzling beer cans. Dennis, mind you, thanks to Lovable, I have a bald spot. He's just like, Okay, what did it do here? Did it wait? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all of them? Except we're missing. Oh no, that's all of them. Wait. Politics, tech. Yes. Entertainment, sports. Entertainment, sports. We're missing health and wellness. Okay. And I think health and wellness is broken. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks promising, but health and wellness seems completely broken. Shouldn't we be using consistent components for each section so that we don't have to debug them individually or something? Why is health broken? Let's fix it and the core problem that caused it. How are we doing on time? All right, got a little bit more time. All right, add in, do not touch anything else while fixing the problem. Well, too late now. Now my receding hairline is receding faster. Damn it, Dennis. You got to get your comments in faster. I've been using Quen the last few days, chop firewood all day and sell it. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's like turning a paperclip into a house project. Welcome to the AI Balding Club. That's right, the AI Balding Lab. Welcome. Put the bow on and hide the hairline. Listen, if you guys are new here and you haven't seen the bow, one of the things that I have learned is that how men put on pink bows and how women put on pink bows is very different. Apparently, according to the woman that sent me this, who's got a makeup and wellness and beauty company, this is wrong. I think this looks fucking swell, but according to the women, not what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Looks like a sweatband to me that is just lovely. What is the app going to be when it grows up? So what this is okay. Oh, did it fix health and wellness? Maybe. So what this is you've got news articles on the left right here. You've got the whatever article you click on shows up in the middle, and it's displaying images now. And then over here on the right, these are different personas for each different section. And I can order this by most agreeable to least agreeable, and I can flip it. And what it is every one of these is a different persona that's commenting on the story. And so I can, like there's a big comment here about this story. And the site is called The Angle. And the subhead is one story, 6 points of view. So for every news story, you get, like if you're looking at politics, you have like the super conservative guy, you have the super liberal person, you've got the, and everything in between. You've got the libertarian, right? And so they're all commenting on the story. So what the site in theory allows you to do is expand your perspective by recognizing that how you read that article is not how other people are reading that article. And so it's kind of a softball way to say, hey, stop being such closed-minded assholes to everyone, left, right, center. Fucking stop it. Have empathy. Look at the world through multiple lenses. So that's the basic idea. Oh, that's cool. Know thy enemy without actually having to know them. Exactly. And know them and understand them, right? Oh yeah, it does make sense that they would look at this story and think of it like that. And they, that's why I put in the judgment of like strongly disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. So that's the idea. Okay, so it looks like we've got everything working. There's lifestyle and culture, 4 stories, health and wellness, 4 stories, sports, 4 stories, coming from ESPN, entertainment coming. Oh, good. We got from Variety and we've got Hollywood Reporter. So we've got multiple sources. So that seems right. We've got tech from Ars Technica and Wired. Great. We've got politics from Politico and NPR. Great. And then we've got all categories, which should give us 4 stories for each category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, health and wellness. Okay. So I'm going to do 2 other things. I'm going to try to edit something here. My next Lovable project, stop being assholes. I will make millions with ChatGPT and DeepSeek. The stop being an asshole news. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So this is really good. So what I'm going to try to do here, one of the things Lovable did, which over here on the left-hand side, if I zoom in on this, see this edit button right here? What's cool about this, I don't quite know how to use it. So let's explore right now. So here's a problem that I'm having. The politics. So when you're up here in these categories and you flip to tech, it has white text in the little bubble, right? And then down here it has black text, and I find it harder to read, and I find it makes it look muddy, but I like the white, right? So I want this to be black. Or I mean, I want the black text to be white inside those little colored bubbles. So I'm going to click this edit button. And now what I can do is I can roll over, see the span thing here? I can roll over that button, and I should be able to fix it. This element can't be styled. You can edit it by resetting the styling or chatting. Reset style. Oh, can't edit dynamic content yet. Okay, so we're not going to use that then. We'll just talk it into existence. Okay, let's see. The category labels in column 1 and 2 use black text. Let's change to white. All right, let's see. So this is, okay, here is a perfect example. We ask for one thing. We ask for one fucking thing. Just change the text from black to white. I promise you what it's going to do is it's going to change the entire thing to white text so we can't see anything, or it's going to completely rewrite the article fetching logic. Oh, man. Point, counterpoint, third perspective, compromise position, critical contextual perspective, future-oriented perspective. That's actually kind of cool, Jeff. What I'm choosing to do, that's not a bad approach. In fact, I'm going to copy that. Can I copy this? How do I? Hey, Brandon, do me a favor if you can. If you're on YouTube, go copy the text from Jeff Flanagan's post there. So what I had initially done, the initial personas I did were kind of left-leaning, right-leaning, things like that, because I was just thinking about politics. And then when I said, oh, yeah, see what it did? It fucked up. It fucked up this text. And then it didn't fix this text. Okay, so let me entertain you. Okay, so let me go get a screenshot of this. Stupid jerk. Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna go copy this. Oh wait, because that's gonna take a minute to show up. There we go. Is that it? Yeah. Open. Okay. We're gonna say, you made the text in the gray box at the top of column 1 white, and it is unreadable. Return it to black text. Also, you didn't make the label in the main article white text. Please see reference image and make it all happy. I am a sad boy. Sad boys aren't swell. Let me be swell, please. Force Lovable to take this in chunks. Yeah, I probably should. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Brandon. I'm gonna. Oh, Kelly Camp, if you're still here, I realized I never answered your question about how do I start with Lovable in ChatGPT? Like, how do I create direction for Lovable? For one thing, you don't really need to with Lovable. You can just start with, I want a news site that does whatever. The way that I did it is I went to ChatGPT and I said, I have this idea for this site, and I gave it the concept. And then I said, act as an expert UX designer, and I talked about 3 different UX concepts, and then I had it analyze them and recommend one, and then I had it design the framework for how it ranked stories, and then I had it design the framework for how it generated the personas, and then I had it create a different set of 6 personas for every different section, and then I said, okay, how are those different personas going to comment on the thing? So that's all in the design that I did in ChatGPT. And then I just told it to write a software spec that I put into Lovable. Okay. Notes. Okay. Oops, what was that? Oh. Weird. Okay. I fixed the color issue. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. So we got a fixed color issue. Here's all categories. Do we have all categories? Yes, we do. Ideally, I don't want them. I want them intermingled. Like I want these things ranked somehow, but I don't know how to rank them. Let me ask it. Do you have enough information from the RSS feeds to rank the stories in terms of importance? The more detailed you can give Lovable, the less hair pulling there is. Okay, that's a good note. It's a 60% chance or less of balding. It's too general. It will literally turn everything to white. Okay, good. Good to know. Okay. The current algorithm prioritizes recency, 80% weight, and title length, 20% weight. Title length? Title length? Oh my God. Let's see. Source reputation, keywords. I can enhance the ranking algorithm. Link counts. Media presence. Stories with images that are featured often or more. So let's see. What will be the data sources for 1 and 2? Question mark. Kyle, now 2 people have gotten access to Manus using the prompt I shared. What's the prompt you shared? Is that in the Salon? Oh, cool. I don't quite get it, but that's okay. I'll look at it after. It only took 10 minutes. Must use a Gmail account to register. Okay. All right. Let's see. But where's that prompt going? That's what I don't get. Where does that prompt go? In their form? Oh, okay. It's in the waitlist thing. Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's try to get everyone in here access to this. So, okay, okay, Danielle. Let's see. So wait, let me grab this. So we're gonna call an audible. We'll do it live. We'll come back to Lovable. So go to manus.im/invitation/waitlist. Kyle, I'll use my Gmail. I don't want to use that one. I'll do both. I'll do this one. All right. And then the prompt that I'm putting in, I might as well share it with everyone. Danielle wrote this and got access to it. Manus aligns perfectly with my deep interest in AI by enabling autonomous execution of complex tasks, streamlining workflows, and enhancing productivity. Its ability to handle data analysis, content creation, and automation would allow me to focus on high-level AI-driven innovation. That is such bullshit, but I love it. Okay, great. Beautiful. Explore websites, and then let's go back and reload this. Thanks for your interest. Follow us on X. Visit the Manus website. All right, so we're going to do a new incognito window. We're going to go copy this, copy and paste. And then I'm going to do Kyle at Storyvine. Okay, and then we're going to go grab the same prompt. All right. Thank you, Danielle. That's very generous of you to share that. Super cool. All right.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Before we go back to Lovable, I just wanted to share that Danielle should definitely go buy a lottery ticket because Manus posted on X that in 7 days they had 2 million people join the wait list.
Oh, I know. I know. It's bonkers. I don't know. Danielle, I don't know what is in the water you're drinking out there in California, but whatever it is good. All right.
I also just shared the prompt in the YouTube chat. It's across 2 chats because it got a little long, but it's there for anybody who wants it.
Okay, great. Beautiful. All right, so go do that, people. There you go. Stop making me want to sign up for more things. All right. Okay, so now, oh wait, what did this say? Okay. Based on the code base, I can provide information about the data sources for the ranking factors. For existing ranking algorithm, the data sources are recency. Yeah, that I know. Oh, okay. Wait, so I wasn't clear. I want data sources for, what did it mention before? Link counts and media present. Link counts and media. All right. Black bar. There you go. There you go, good people. For link counts, item content. No, those are bullshit. Okay. Let's lose length of title as a ranking item. Just rank by recency. Okay. I wonder if you can change my VPN to California and see if I get let in. Oh, that's interesting. Every time I show up, you make my wallet cry, or my wife wanting to hurt me. Sorry. The other thing I get is when Champy sings, people's dogs are singing, and it pisses off the spouse too. Oh, March 13th, New York Times. Takeaways from the Irish leader's visit. So that was actual news. Trump administration does shit. Tech, Intel CEO. This was 10:12 p.m. I don't know what time zone that's in, but whatever. I don't care. Probably East Coast. Okay, so this is sorting by time. That's good. I think we're good here. I think this is looking all right. Health and wellness. Okay, there's a problem. Okay, so let's see. We'll go here. We're going to go. Do not allow for text breaks in the label buttons. And then I will attach this. Notice how bad the label in the main article looks. Okay, go fix that. I wonder if I can change my VPN to California. We read that. Launch your digital business. It's too long. All right, I'm going to try one other thing here tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to publish this because it's now working as a news site, which I think is kind of cool. The commentary from the personas, I'm not going to do that tonight, but I think what I might do is try to get it to do a better responsive design where it displays the article at the top and then it does like a carousel of personas at the bottom where you just have like the name and whether they agree or not or something like that. Kyle, check your email before we go see to see if I got access to Manus. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hang on. LinkedIn, Cameron. Nothing there. News API registration is complete. Let me go to my other email. Nope, nothing. Nothing, honey. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. The updates prevent text from wrapping in the category labels by adding the white space no wrap. Nice. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. My favorite tag is the white space no wrap tag. Huh? Come on. Who's with me? Am I right? You can get rid of that Manus prompt. That sounds like a Suno wrap. All right. Well, you have to use a Gmail account. I did use a Gmail account. And my Storyvine one is a Gmail account, but it doesn't say Gmail, but I use both. She's AI friendly. All right, cool. How did you find out about that, Danielle? You've got all sorts of tricks. You're stuck on the sticky. Oh, am I? Did I do that? Oh, hang on. Let me get out of there. There, I'm out. Are you good? Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Okay. She's AI friendly. Yeah, Danielle's got it going on, man. All right. I'm off to work on my AI soap opera. Nice. And I have an AI persona writing Wish Me Luck. You all have a good night. You too, Dennis. Thanks, man. Thanks for contributing. That was fun tonight. Okay. So we have a functional site. So let me publish this because I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. And I'm thinking I want to do 6 stories per. So if I've got 6 personas, 6 stories, 6 categories, that's kind of cool. And I'm also thinking we might want to swap out health and wellness or lifestyle and culture for business. Or maybe I just add business. Maybe there's 7 categories. I don't know. All right. Okay, so let's publish this. Publish. Update. Okay, so if you want to go play with this site, you can now. Oh, you know what I don't have? Oh, no, I do. At the bottom of the article list, there's a refresh button. Okay, so if you go to the angle, one word, the angle, .lovable.app, you can actually go play with this. So let's go look at this as a standalone site. Here it is here. Let me reload. How about tech and then AI specific? Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Loaded 48 stories. So it's actually pulling in real news now with pictures, which is pretty fucking slick. Now, people are going to bitch at me. They're going to be like, you know, the characters over to the right, they aren't saying anything that's appropriate for the brand. I'm like, I know. That part ain't done yet. What is it with ESPN being stingy with their fucking previews of the articles? Maybe we get a different sports, health and wellness, science daily. Why are these? Oh, maybe, you know what? I have a feeling for tech. I don't know. Just some of these are longer than others. All right. Well, whatever. I think we should grab the read the full article and move that up to the top. All right. Well, there you have it. All right. We have a functional site. So tomorrow, yeah, because it's 10:06. Let's get going. Tomorrow, I'm going to work on responsiveness. So I'm going to work on a mobile version of this that just displays the main article with the personas at the bottom that you can scroll left and right with. And then maybe I'll have a tab where you can see the list of articles. You know, it's 2 panels. I don't know. We'll see. It can figure that out. I'm digging this though. All right. You know, gauntlet thrown. We got a real fucking site here. Google's new robot can fold delicate origami, close zipper bags without damage. Bet you didn't see that coming this year. Get the font right. What's the URL? The URL is theangle.lovable.app. Goja, crazy. I know, right? Oh, I got into Manus with that prompt. Same. Well, what about me? Where's my, oh wait, maybe I've got it another, hang on. All male. Manus team, you're in. Yes. Danielle, you're the fucking best. All right. We're going in. Continue with Google. Sign into Google. Can I sign in with a different account? No, probably not. That's crazy. Brandon's in too. We're all, hey, listen, what was it? We did this. Oh, we did this with what the fuck was it? Oh, LTX Studio. Remember when LTX Studio was giving out early access? They were giving out like 500 early access, and we went and bombed their Discord server, and they thought they were being hacked because there were so many people from the AI Learning Lab in there going, "Hey, I'm an irregular." Danielle, that's the best. Oh man, that's so cool. All right, anybody have an extra email? I'm about to lose it. Well, just get yourself a Gmail account. Just go grab a Gmail account and go copy and paste that prompt up above. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know how you figured that shit out, Danielle, but that is cool. All right, we're in here. So we're going to do this. We're going to fucking do something right now and just see what it does. She used ChatGPT. It was, listen, I'm not saying that what you wrote was incomprehensibly bad, but it was very clearly written by ChatGPT. But what we have to assume is that Manus is using an agent to analyze the text. It's fucking brilliant. It's brilliant. So awesome. All right. My eyes are burning. My throat doesn't work anymore, but I've got access to Manus, so we're going to play now. Oh, my eyes. Good Lord, they hurt. Okay. Deeply analyzed Tesla stocks. That's pretty funny. Oh, there's a bunch of things down here we could play. Explore more use cases. Let's go look at use cases. Use case gallery. Research life. Let's do life. Trip to Japan. Buy real estate in New York. There's a what the fuck category. Let's do the what the fuck category. Interactive gaming. Create custom mini games tailored to your preference. Experience our signature Zelensky White House debate simulator. Screenplay development. Access creative support for screenwriters through meticulous research and innovative narrative analysis for fantasy film projects. Audio engineering. Good fucking Lord, what can't this thing do? Podcast editing. Professional teleprompter. Research. Collect the viewpoints of people. Huh. Interview outline preparation. Wow, this is crazy, man. Education. Campaign explanation maps. I want to do some research shit. Interactive course. Manus develops engaging video presentations for middle school educators. Good Lord. Find potential customers. All right, I'll do this for Storyvine. We're a tech consulting firm. Oh, wait, stop. Skip. Shit. Can I stop it? Holy shit, it just goes. Manus completed the current task. Okay. Let me copy this. Wait. Let me copy this. Reload Manus. Okay. Ah, damn it. Look how fast it is. Holy shit. This is bonkers. Oh, this is a replay? Oh. So no wonder. No wonder it seems so fast. Okay. We are a tech consulting firm. Okay, so Okay, here we go. So I'm going to say, my company, Storyvine, is an automated video storytelling platform that is trusted in the healthcare and pharma spaces to create authentic video at scale that is also compliant. Videos are used for marketing, sales, and comms. Please create a potential customer form for us. Now, please find me a list of potential customers. Target companies are American companies in the development stage, but target companies are pharma or biotech companies with brands that are in launch phase or about to be. List at least 15. Yes.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
Before you hit send,
Yes.
Danielle is literally screaming at you in the TikTok comments. I've sent her a link. Danielle, if you check your email, your Gmail account, I've sent you a link to StreamYard. She wants to come up on stage and collaborate with you a little bit on this if you have a minute. But the long and short of it is it likes shorter prompts. And also, I'm going to put the prompt that, speaking of prompts, while we wait for Danielle, a lot of folks are asking what the Manus hacking prompt was. And so I'm going to put that in the irregulars channel because some folks are having trouble finding it. So I'm going to drop that into irregulars, and we will wait for Danielle to jump in here.
Okay, cool. All right. And I'm just going to fire this thing off. So let's see. Clearly stating their contact information, company business information. All right. So company Storyvine. So I tell them what Storyvine is. I'll do storyvine.com. Is an automated thing. Videos are used for marketing, sales, and comms. Okay. Go find us. Shit. Allow. Enable browser notifications. Yes. All right. While Manus is working, you can send messages anytime to modify tasks. Oh, that's cool. So while this thing's working, due to the high service load, tasks cannot be created. I think we crashed Manus. Way to go, Danielle. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. So we're not looking at shit.
Danielle is joining backstage.
Okay, cool. Champy, what is up with you? Why are you a whiner? Why are you a whining puppy? You want to go out? I don't know. Which email worked for you? Did it have Gmail at the end? It did. The one that had Gmail at the end worked. Let me see if my Storyvine one worked. Inbox. Nope. Just the Gmail one. Wait, all mail. Just the Gmail one.
Kyle, the next voice you hear will be that of Danielle.
Beautiful.
Danielle, you're online with Kyle. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm been losing my mind watching you. Sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, you were looking at the bottom. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you were looking at the bottom, that's like all the different things that people have created so far. And like it just blows through the whole thing and shows you
What
like
they did.
everything. Yeah. And you can choose, and there's even a WTF category. And so sometimes, even if you did make it, I read and I watched a podcast today that said that it really likes shorter prompts.
Okay.
So be concise, and it really
That makes sense, actually.
yeah, and like most of the successful ones, even the ones that people who created games,
Uh-huh.
was just on one sentence.
Wow.
And you can even interrupt it while it's working and say, "Hey, how's it going?" Like how do you have an ETA basically, or and or if you see it's doing something, you can say, "Hey, can you make it the UI like more, girly or what?" You know what I mean? You can interrupt it, and it will still keep working, and it isn't going to stop it. So I would recommend a shorter prompt. Like tell ChatGPT to make this more concise or something like that, and or get to the point. And because you can always add more later, you
Yeah.
can all so like not to bog it down. And it looks like it's crapping out for the night anyway. But so try it in the morning if I were you.
Yeah.
And that way you can also do a replay of the whole thing that you did. It'll replay the whole
Oh, that's
freaking thing.
cool.
It's so awesome. Yeah.
What
And you can
What have
share
you
the
done with it? What have you played with it? What have you
so
did?
I earlier so Teton Todd also saw this. I mean, I was trying to work on something but it like has I was trying to make like an app or a web surface type of web whatever thing that would be able to check on like different ways that AI can basically do a better job than these other type of scrapers that look at Etsy to see what people are selling and what people are getting the most sales for what they're selling, and how AI is going to change that dynamic with things in the future. And so I was trying to create, but then it like crapped out on me, and then and then it did the same error message you just got. And so
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't.
funny.
Yeah, but you're limited to 10 messages a day.
Uh-huh.
And then if you look at your little toolbar thing, you get 1 mega prompt a day. So I don't know if you saw that yet.
No, but that's cool. All right,
Okay.
cool. This is
All right.
awesome. Well, thank
Okay.
you
I'm glad. I'm
for
so
sharing that
happy.
with everyone. That's so cool.
I'm glad you guys got it. I don't know what I was doing. I swear. If you read what I wrote to ChatGPT, I was just like, oh, hey, get me in.
Get me into this thing.
Yeah.
So good. So good. So
Okay.
awesome.
All right.
Thanks,
All
Danielle.
right. Have fun. No
All
problem.
right. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, bye. All right. So I'll let this thing's working. It's going to find me customers for my company. So I'll play with this tomorrow and record some things. Let me get on out of here. I'm crispy as fuck, as you can imagine. Wee.
Hey
All
Kyle,
right.
before we log off,
Yeah.
if you head over to the mod channel and click on the ChatGPT conversation, I think it's a really good, worth pointing out how Danielle got to that prompt.
All right. Mods. Is it this thing here?
Yep, that's it. So you can, because she shared her conversation from ChatGPT. So if you scroll up, you can see what she asked for originally, but she distilled it down to what.
Oh, great.
What she ended up getting.
So she wrote, give me the perfect answer for the following question that is certain to get me access to manus.im. That's really smart. It's really good. Make sure you research Manus first. This has to be the best response ever. Please, how can Manus help you? That's great. And so it gave this big, long thing. And then she said, no, it needs to be more concise. That isn't going to stand out. So she held it to really good. No, mention my interest in AI, make it concise. And so there's the final thing that she did. That's really good. That's just really smart prompting. And, the idea of, give it a goal and then just say, no, do it better, change this, change that. Really, really smart. And it got a bunch of people in. So that's friggin' awesome. All right. Why do you come to the AI Learning Lab? For shit like this. You can watch me vibe code, but, The reason you hang out is you never know what's gonna fucking happen here. Welcome to Chat ADD. I love it. Okay. Beautiful. Gareth just set up a new Gmail. Fantastic. Love it. Which email worked for you? It was the one with Gmail at the end. Okay, fantastic. Beautiful. Okay. Peace out. Tomorrow is Thursday, so it'll be normal time tomorrow night. I don't think there's anything remarkable going on, except I've been busy at work, so my brain's been a little scrambled this week. So I'm not paying nearly as much attention to what's going on with AI on an hourly basis as I normally do. TikTok pin, Crew Scum, call me. All right. Fantastic, everyone. All right, YouTubers and Xers and LinkedIners, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.